Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Build a Hobbit Village Part 7. Now recently I've had to switch recording software and editing software, and that's meant that I've had some hiccups and stuff like that, and I've recorded a couple of episodes that I can't use. I've been running out of space on my hard drive, I've been forgetting to turn on my microphone, silly things like that. So I recorded this nice little episode and I can't use any of that footage, unfortunately. So I'm going to quickly talk over what I've done in this room. Change the floor out for a nicer Hobbitier floor rather than just a normal stone. We've got plenty of space around to move around here for where you're actually preparing the food, cooking. You've got plenty of food here. Maybe you've got plates, cups and things stacked on these shelves, so you've got all that there as well. And we have some hidden lighting under here. Now the reason I've got hidden lighting down here is if I just do P time night, you can see it's quite dark in this corner and the only light's coming off of here. Because we have a chandelier, it makes sense to have light over in this corner as well. So by placing the glowstone quite far down, it gives off a lower level of light, so it's not overpowering from the fire, and it just sort of balances the room out on the light, and I really like it. It works quite well. And something I've noticed from doing the P time night is this room is also very dark, so you need to think of a way of getting light to this half of the room as well. And let's see, we've actually got quite a big space here just not being used. Might go back and revisit this room, but ooh, I have an idea. So if you didn't know about these, we've got the redstone comparator is one of my favourite ones out of these, and you can place that down, and then if I get a stick out and hit it quite a few times actually, you'll notice that these candles start turning on and off like so. So I'm going to get all of them on, but which direction do I want it to face? I quite liked it when the candle was facing the plate. Yeah, that way around. So there's quite a lot of candles there, but that's not giving off any light. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get a glowstone block, and we're going to go under the ground here, just like we did in that other room, and just sort of, can I get rid of that block? And we're going to place a glowstone block there, and then just cover that back up like that. And that's not, oh, it's a slab block, isn't it? Well, okay, a cheating way of doing this then. I'm going to get a bed. If you've seen my videos, you've seen me do this quite a few times now. I'm going to copy the bottom half of the bed, go over to where this slab is, and shift and right click, and that allows the light to pass through it, and it lights up this room, but that's a bit too bright for me. So I'm actually just going to place it down probably another 2 blocks there, cover that up, and that makes the light a lot more subtle, but it makes it look like these candles are actually giving off the light. So I like that, it's really nice. That side of the room's still quite dark, but you know what you're going to do? Not much you can really do unless I put another light over here, which I don't think I need to. I could swap the cup and the candles round maybe, so it looks like, you know, he's lighting up where he's writing. That'd make a bit more sense, but yeah. So what I was planning to do in this episode, after getting sidetracked, was this dining room. Not night, day. There we go. So let's clear that. Let's see. So we're going to have a nice big table in the centre of the room. And I'm going to be using oak just to mix up the materials, because we used spruce for the table in the kitchen, and obviously the floor material in here is spruce. So I think I'm just going to wrap this around, just real simple. Yeah, this is looking okay, and then we can just put some oak blocks in there. not too bad. And something I think is in the Hobbit films, I'm sure there's a fireplace here. But instead of a fire, we're going to use a burning furnace. And then we could have like a cobblestone. What? Oh, no. Right, okay, I saw this in someone's plot. It might have been TJC05. I was going to record a plot review on his plot, but then the footage didn't record, so sorry about that. But this is something I saw on his plot. If I just get my fire out, and it was a really great idea that I've not actually thought about before. Using a trapdoor there as sort of a fire guard, and you know, it looks really cool. Never thought about doing that before, and it's a really nice effect. But I don't like this bit, so if I get my brick stairs, can go like that. What about that on top? Yes, that looks alright, doesn't it? It's quite nice. And the great thing about that is it's only 1 block thick, so it doesn't sort of take up too much of the room. I'm debating now whether to push it back or not. If I just do that, how's that look? No. So I prefer it like this. And so we'll put some chairs in next, I think, before we start doing the rest of the room. Now, there were 13 dwarves in the Hobbit sat around this table. I don't think I'm going to get 13 chairs. Let's see. Do I put one right in front of the... I can't do that because then that trapdoor's there, so I'll have to do one either side. One either side of this end as well. And then we can either do 3, like this. Then you know they're sort of in each other's... I'm just going to do 2. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 chairs around here. Which is more than enough really for just a normal Hobbit gathering. And if more guests come, you've got plenty of chairs in here. You know, we've got 3 in there. You've got some from the parlour you can just bring through. There's plenty of space to fit them in between these gaps. Potentially you could have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe another seat there is 15. So you can get, you can get all the hobbits and stuff, and the dwarves and Gandalf, all around this table. It actually works and fits together. That's a bit of annoying, isn't it? But we'll just do this, and I need to get an item frame as well for all these chairs. And just put item frames all here. God, there's a lot of item frames to place, isn't there? And something else that I might think about doing is swapping these textures out. I'm just going to go do it now. For those door ones I have in the parlour room. Just see how this looks. I do quite like the iron backs, but you know, you can get away with doing that as well. Sort of another way around it. If I just place a like that, and then obviously just need to change the biome to extreme hills to match them. Alright, it kind of works. It's not too bad, but I actually do think I like the iron door texture now. I'm not sure. I'll leave it there at that, and maybe if somebody tells me in the comments which they prefer, maybe nobody's bothered, so I'll just leave it like that, random. But yeah, back to the dining room. So what can we do for this? Well, we need some chandelier or something. Of course. I can go there. I don't know. I'll worry about lighting in the end. We'll sort of do the room first. So I want to get some shelving and things like that around the room. And I just want to see what space I have to work with here if I actually start punching stuff out. So we can sort of get shelving in the walls. I actually like that. Do that 3 blocks wide. Yeah, I quite like that. Do that on this side as well. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's really simple, just adds a bit of depth, and it's using the space that we have available to us. We need windows in here, like this. And actually I think I'm going to use some stained glass. I know that I talked about not using stained glass and not liking it too much, but it does come in handy sometimes, and I quite like the light grey stained glass in Conquest. So we've got that. What else can we include in here? Trapdoor shelving, perhaps, like we did in the kitchen in here. So we're going to want... Oh, it's not going to work because of this slab. Could do that maybe. Will that work? I don't think that's going to work. Okay, so we're going to go for... Where's the block? This block. Because it's got the nice red and looks a bit nicer, grander. And the textures are buggy. I don't know why it does this. I think it just hates me. Oh god. What about the other shelving texture? We just go grab this one. How odd is this going to look? A little bit odd. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put more of these shelves in here. And can't have any here, obviously, because that's the doorway. What about fences? Can we use fences in any way in this room? I don't think we can. Huh. I'm really struggling to think what sort of detail we can add to this room. Obviously you're going to have plates and things like that all over the table. That and that. There we go, they're all done. It just needs colour, but that might come when I add the other things in, I'm not too sure. I'm going to need some sort of tables or something here. In fact, I might try to get the nicer texture of this one. I really like this texture. Get that in and in there as well. Now that just adds us extra sort of shelving and stuff, and we can get the player head and add sort of a chest facing that way. Maybe another one there. Or is that too symmetrical? It's too symmetrical, that, so we'll get rid of that one. A flower pot we can maybe have. Flower pots have to be done with world edit. So stick, copy that, paste. Get rid of it now. Or do I want it in front? I want it in front of the window, really. Paste. And then what flowers can we put in the window? Something nice and colourful. Dandelions or blue orchid? Go for no, I won't go for dandelions. They'll blend in with the wall. Maybe tulips. Some white. Yeah, that really brightens the room up a little bit. Right, so we'll do this texture as well. This top texture. I'm gonna want some pressure plates. There. Here, there, and everywhere. And we want that one. Copy it over to all these. Oh no. All these plates. Like that. We get rid of that. Put that back in. Don't think I like all those plates being used. We'll get rid of some of them. Mainly just those ones, I think, will do. And we can have... what am I looking for? Having an idea now. I have no idea if this is going to work. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. But we'll see. If I get the flower, like the lilac, like this. And I want to copy that block and put that there. It's not, no, not working, is it? Oh dear. Didn't expect that to happen. Get my stick back out. What I'm trying to do is swap the bottom half of this flower for a trapdoor. It's not working though. No, that idea is not working. So we'll just put the oak plank back in. And that's just going to have to be a normal flower pot. So, a flower pot, not a tulip. Put a flower pot in there. And maybe some poppies. Actually, that's quite nice there, isn't it? Gives a bit of purpose to this cul-de-sac. Maybe. Cobwebs. We can add some bottles around. I always forget that the bottle's the first one. Get rid of his plate, just because that's the only one that's got food on it. Get some bottles around. And maybe we can add an anvil, sort of one of these. I don't normally like doing these. There are different ways of doing them, but I like using the anvil because of the colours. Sky biome. There's one, that's the one, jungle biome. I really love that jungle anvil biome. But I don't think that looks right. If we copy that texture there, and then put this in an ocean biome, that will get rid of the top texture. Or it should do. Normally does. Why is it? Why are you making a liar out of me? Right, so I'm just going to cycle through and find the one that has the top covered. Deep ocean. Oh, I was close then with the ocean and the deep ocean. And then put that on top. Can have one in this corner as well. Copy the deep ocean and put those on. This tabletop is just too sort of one colour for me. But I can't really get sort of carpet on there in a pattern or something like that. It's not really going to work. What about if I get... Does that look a bit weird? I think that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? I was thinking that it might maybe look a bit like a tablecloth or something, but if I'd done that, it looks too strange. See, if I got rid of all of these, I could put that tablecloth on. But then, I think the table will look a bit too bare. Or bare. People keep telling me off. It's the way I speak, damn it. Let's see. It's okay. I really want that flower in the middle though. Oh god damn it. Flower pot. And it was a poppy. It doesn't look too bad, but now the room looks, I think, even more blur, even though it has a bit of colour. Decisions. P time, night. How's this room look at night time if we get rid of that? Very, very, very dark. This is giving off a lot of nice light though. But we do need something over here. So it's going to have to be a hanging light. So if we get that and we get the brewing stand. Stick. Now we need to try and think of where the light's going to come from for this. So obviously this light needs a source. I suppose we could do what I did in the parlour room with the bed trick. But then I'm not too sure if that will actually work, because this is sort of curved round this table. Decisions. No, we'll do it and see how it looks. So if we get a bed, put that down there, put a torch down so you guys can actually see what's happening. Copy that texture. I want to put an item frame on there just before I do this. That, and then that. It's going to look too strange, this, isn't it? So it's going to be that block we want to get rid of. Put the torch down there. Come up here. A block of glowstone. Prefer glowstone to torches. When I'm doing this anyway. Otherwise I hate glowstone. And I've lost my bed. Do that. Do that. So yeah, that'll have to do. You can sort of see through that, unfortunately, but it's sort of the best I can come up with at the moment. And in fact, to balance that out, I'm going to do the same on here. Light up this side of the room just as much. Yeah, so it sort of centres this flame. So that looks quite nice at night time. You know, you've got a nice sort of lighting and you've got this shadow and stuff. Really happy with the way this fireplace has worked. As for the rest of the interior, it's quite plain and quite boring. And I've just realised I've not used any paintings in this room. And that's not a painting. So I'm just going to look at what paintings we can maybe add to this room to make it a bit better. And then I'll be ending the video because I have a feeling this is going to be another long one. Cycle through here. What can we include? Not a lot. Not a lot indeed. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Let me guys know what you think about the 3 interiors so far, 3 rooms so far. Let me know what you think about this. I know a lot of people use it, or whether you prefer this one. Time, day. So yeah. Also, let me know what you think about the interior for the dining room, and if you guys think I need to add some things, or if you want me to get rid of this tablecloth and put the plates and the bottles and stuff back in. Next episode, I'll be doing the outside of this room, and maybe the pantry will do next. Should be quite interesting to do. I still haven't done any more planning on this plot, so as far as like sorting out more rooms and stuff. I keep saying plot. I'm not on a plot. I'm in a house. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.